Morning folks, thanks for tuning in today for another video. Just out behind the house today, was out in the woods earlier and just got eat up by mosquitoes and whatnot. I don't know what the deal is, probably because the river's up and the mosquitoes are just breeding like crazy. So even with bug spray on, long sleeves and everything, it was just brutal. So I come back up here closer to the house that I could get out of the mosquito haven back there. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. No, we're not talking about mosquitoes. What we're going to talk about today is a new tent that I picked up. This is made by a company called ddhammocks. A lot of you may know of ddhammocks. They're in the UK. They make hammocks and whatnot and tarps. But they also make this tent here. It's called the DD Superlight A-frame tent. Now I seen this originally. I seen this on one of Dave Canterbury's videos. That's one of the promotions for Self-Reliance Outfitters. He was saying that he just got these in and he really liked them, and I was immediately intrigued by it, and I was like, man, I have got to have that tent because it's just so cool. And what I always say in my videos, two words: modularity, versatility. This thing is just awesome. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a quick video. We're going to check it out, and so stay with me. My name's Chris. You're watching Skills to Survive. Alright, so welcome back. So let's kind of go around this little tent here. As you see, obviously, like I said, it's an A-frame tent. Not a whole lot of, just an A-frame tent, right? But as you've seen already on the front here, it has this cool little awning. So it has 3 doors on it. So you have a door on each end, right here, and one on the other end. And then you have this center door here that you can stake out and make it into like an awning, which I just thought was just so awesome. So this tent right here, it'll comfortably sleep 2 people with gear, and that's just awesome. It is just so lightweight. It weighs 2 pounds. 2 pounds. The only thing, it comes with the stakes and guidelines. The only thing that you are going to need is 2 trekking poles. Now I didn't have trekking poles, so I had to buy some. So we'll kind of talk about a little bit about the outside, and then we'll go on the inside and talk about it. So as you can see on the door here, you do have a storm flap for the door. There's your zippers. Periodically it is Velcro, so this flap stays down, which is really nice. There are 2 vents on it, one on each side. I don't have the vent staked out because I do have the door open, but here's one of the vents. You can guy line those out. You can see there the DD Superlight A-frame. Like I said, there's one door right here, one door right here, and one door on the other side. Let's go in and I'll show you on the inside what it looks like. Alright, so now we're kind of on the inside under the awning here. So you see you got a trekking pole there, and you got a trekking pole here. And like I said, I had to buy trekking poles because I didn't have any trekking poles. This mosquito net here, it doesn't come with it. This is my Friendly Swede mosquito net. I'm trying out some different setups and stuff in here because I'm going to be got a camp out scheduled for next month, and I'm going to take this tent and you'll be seeing it. But anyway, up top here you'll see there is some like little D-rings here, and you may be wondering what those are for. Well, they also make a mesh inner tent that goes inside of here that is mesh. So if you do have, or if you do out in mosquito haven like I am, you don't have to use something like this. You can put their inner tent in here, and it's really nice too, really lightweight. But I chose not to buy the inner tent because you buy it separately, so I chose not to buy it. But anyway, well, all you do with that is you just same thing, you just put your trekking poles in there, and then you just attach it. It has some toggles on it, and you just attach it up, and it has a waterproof bottom on it, which is cool too. But like I said, I didn't get that one. But here's kind of the inside. Like I said, well enough room for 2 people plus gear, because you can stake the ends out. If you're using the center door like I am as an awning, you can stake these ends out really tall, and you can put your gear up there or down here and whatnot. So yeah, let's go outside again and show you some other things. So a couple things you'll notice on the top here is these toggles. What they're used for is you can roll this up, your door here, and completely roll it up if you want, and throw it back. If you don't want to just throw it over the top of the tent, you can just roll it up. Now, I was experimenting with a couple of setups of using a ridge line for this, because again, you have on each end you have these big loops here that helps guy it out, and then you have those toggles. So I was experimenting with the ridge line. That's what I had at first, was just my ridge line. I was just, because I didn't have the trekking poles, and it works It works okay with a ridge line. It'll work in a pinch. You're definitely not going to get it out as taut as what you need, but it will definitely work. If you just, you know, needed a quick shelter set up and you didn't have ridge, or you didn't have trekking poles, or you didn't want to go and cut some poles, it'll definitely work for that. But so anyway, this thing so far, I mean, I really like it so far. This is only my second time setting it up, so I'm still trying to get used to it. That's why I'm out here today, just trying to set it up and get used to it. Luckily, I had some U.S. Army tent poles. I had 6 of these tent poles, so I could just hook those into the little awning there and just kind of guide those out. But in the woods, you can obviously use sticks. You don't have to carry the tent poles or whatnot. Most people already carry trekking poles when they're hiking, so you don't really include that into your overall weight. So for a 2-pound tent, I mean, it's just cool. And like I said, it's just so versatile. And I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but you can kind of tell it may look wet. I did spray this with some permethrin, some Sawyer permethrin spray, just to kind of help, you know, with some of the bugs and whatnot. And I don't think it comes seam sealed, so I am going to have to buy some seam sealer, even though all the seams are double stitched, which I'll show you here. All the seams are double stitched, but they are going to need probably some seam seal, so I'm going to get that and do that. But another feature here inside, you can't really see, but inside here is where you put your trekking pole, and it's kind of reinforced, heavy duty reinforced, and there's a little grommet there that you put the little hook of your trekking pole through. Well, I did that, and it was kind of starting to poke through there, and I didn't want it to bust that, so I put the little peg back on the, or the little cover back on the trekking pole. So I think that's going to work out a little bit better for me. But yeah, so far this thing is pretty neat. I'll do a separate setup video on it, so stay tuned for that. If you're interested, I'll do a separate setup video, because even though it's easy to set up, it does take a little bit of finagling. So I will say, if you're going to have the awning up, you're going to have to readjust it. So if you have this awning unzipped when you set it up, you're just going to have to readjust. And that's what they say anyway. When you put it up, you just have to readjust everything and get everything adjusted to how you like it. So that is what takes a few minutes of time, really, is just adjusting everything and getting it set up. But you could probably set this thing up in less than 5 minutes. But just to kind of get it taut, and I'm kind of picky and finicky about how I like it. So, and this is still not perfect for me, but this will definitely work. But anyway, so yeah, folks, just a quick little video of this tent. Stay tuned for future videos. It's definitely going to be in them, because I am doing a camping trip next month with it. So yeah, so stay tuned. You have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Do you have any other DD gear? Like I said, this is a fairly new product, I think, for them. And they also have like a pyramid teepee type tent too, but I chose to go with this one because I like this one a little bit better. Anyway, but yeah, I bought this from Self-Reliance Outfitters, again, Pathfinder School, so I did buy it from them. It's not a, I didn't get this one for a review or anything. I just bought it because I wanted it, and so I'm going to do a review on it because I think it's cool. So anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Leave your comments down below. Again, do you have any of their gear, tarps, hammocks, or whatnot? What do you think about it? And leave your comments down below, and I'll see you on another video real soon. Thanks for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe. And always remember your PPE. Get outside, get outdoors, and thanks for watching. I'll see you on another video real soon.